You're starting to kind of like look in this crack.
The smell of sulfur and charcoal is very fresh.
Make sure to kind of rub on each one of you.
We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Already tried stealing from this place once. We're not going to do this again.
I'm really excited. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
One potion of healing
For the people who donate a little bit extra cash.
for the Dungeons and Donations. We did our stream. People paid some cash today to feed some people in need.
A lot of people wanted to play in person, so it's kind of our way to be like, all right, let's do the thing. Let's give people an opportunity to actually play in person.
Looking right through you.
Dungeon Donations is me, Dennis, and Mike.
What we do is we raise money for other local charities by playing Dungeons and Dragons. Everything's going to be a D20.
Particularly the CNY Food Bank has been one of our bigger ones, but we've also have helped Vera House.
Part of the way we raise money is people play for a seat to play with us here at Three Lives. It's been highly successful.
And it's just kind of like a really cool, unique way to give back to the community.
Three Lives is a barcade. I mean, it's like my childhood dream meets my college dream meets everything I could ever want, right?
They've been so crucial to helping us. When we approached John, the owner of this place, and with this idea originally, we didn't even finish the sentence, and he was like, yep, how can I help? I want to be a part of this.
Since day one, Three Lives have been supportive of us.
It's like a little isthmus, and it opens up.
The food bank, when we went there originally, when we first did our stream, we realized what a great operation they have. They just run it so smoothly. It's such a smooth operation.
Holy cow. I thought we'd just do it one time and that'd be the end of it. The moment we walked in and we got the tour and she explained to us what they do and we saw the operation, we were sold, and we will always do something. Even if we stop Dungeons and Donations for some reason or another, I will support the local food bank, whether it's with my own labor and or my own money moving forward.
For some type of summoning.
What Dungeons and Dragons does is it gets people around the table, whether it's a virtual table or even better, in person, for this shared storytelling experience. It's like playing imagination and pretend with your friends when you were little, just with some sweet randomization with some dice, right? And you're partners, you're not adversaries, you're partners in this journey.
I feel like that's one of our main pillars is community. We're all playing together around a table, sharing laughs, sharing a story, telling a story together, and it's really, really unique and something people don't really do too often. It's a really unique experience.
We wanted to spread that to other people. We know a lot of people find it fun, and it's a good way to just kind of reach out, meet new people. There's a lot of people here who we've never played with before, who we've never met, who just signed up because they heard about what we had going on.
Not only helping the community, but building community. And I think D&D does that in a magical way.
And we are live, gentlemen.
Away we go.
What's cracking? Good to see you guys virtually. Holy smokes, you guys. Wow, I love that video that Jim did.
Yeah. Hey,
God.
Notice this time, next time you watch it, when Corey's talking and the bars behind him, he has a doppelganger reading a book behind him. It's freaking. Next time you watch it, there's two Coreys in that clip. It's nuts. It's
Yeah,
wild.
that's funny.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Reroll the tape.
When I was watching it too, I just I saw Bob in there too, our friend from high school, and Bob was just like taking notes and stuff as Mike was doing his thing. I just got a kick out of that. Well, we're here finally. It's stream day. Us three nerds, we play Dungeons and Dragons live for the audience, and we are raising money for the CNY Food Bank. Kind of crazy. Check that out. $4,100.
Let's go.
Wow.
Nuts, dude.
Let's go.
That's crazy. We've always really supported the food bank a lot, and this year you guys really showed up. I think what's even crazier is we usually pair this with like a jujitsu seminar, like a pay what you want seminar, and we didn't even get a chance to do that this year, and we're surpassed like last year. Like, well, that's crazy. That's wild.
I think the community stepped up with all of the struggles, the extra struggles this year with the government shutdown and SNAP, and just, you know, I'm privileged, and I normally don't even think about whatever I pay in my groceries, and I know my bill's a lot higher right now, and people's pocketbooks are a lot tighter, and yet people rose up to help those that are less fortunate than them, and I think that's pretty incredible. And this is one of the most amount of different donors we've got as well. Pretty excited to be expanding.
Yeah, we have let me see. It might be hard to see, but 46 donations from people all in our different spheres of life. So very cool thing we're doing here. So thanks, guys. Cool. Thank you for the love and support. And we're at 4,100. Do you think we can hit 4,500 before the end of the stream?
That's a big goal, but let's go for it, dude.
Let's freaking do it.
Let's see if we can have chat and those people out there rally some people for us. Let them know what's up.
And if you already donated, feel free to share the link to the stream. Let people know what we're up to tonight. Bring some people on in.
Yep. We got the QR code in the top right. That'll take us to our link tree with the link to donate. So if you're looking to make a donation, you can do so by following that link. And then we're also going to throw a link in the chat here. Coming to you right meow.
Ooh, well played.
There you go.
Hey, real quick, Core. We're using GoFundMe this year, which is different for us. What I like about it is it seems like no middleman, right to the food bank, which is sweet. But another thing is that means we can keep it open a little bit longer. Our live event, I believe, is 12/9 at 3 Lives.
Yep.
So we usually make a little extra money that night. So even if you missed out on the opportunity to purchase a seat at the table, you can come, have a few drinks, watch, laugh. It's not exclusive. Like, you are part of the community, and 3 Lives has been incredible to us, and let's give them some business. And usually that generates another, sort of donation. And so it's another opportunity to make a little extra cash for a good cause and have an awesome night out on 12/9. I believe it's a Tuesday.
Yep. Like, in addition to themed drinks and just all your friends being there in one spot, like, we also do a bunch of raffles and things like that. And there's usually some fun stuff to give away. And we definitely got some fun stuff this year. So
yeah, come find a holiday gift for the nerd in your life. Exactly. And if that nerd is you, awesome.
Awesome. Exactly. If that nerd is you, awesome. We have a lot of I think we got to rip through some cool shout outs, because it's 3 Lives is always a staple of what we do. They're big supporters of this event every single year when it rolls around, but we got a lot of other ones.
Thank John.
Yeah, John Page has been wonderful. Spucci, you want to rip through the people?
Yeah, well, speaking of some of the raffles we got going on at 3 Lives in the in-person event, our friends over at Turtley Awesome Dice gave us some dice to give away, and he's made dice for us in the past, including the Austin Powers dice that were like pretty awesome. That's some of my favorite dice of all time.
Agreed.
So that's Turtley Awesome. And then our friend over at Hellhammer Forge, who does a lot of hand-painted, I wouldn't even call them minis, more like statues. He's going to make us something awesome. I don't know if I want to give it away yet, but it's going to be really cool. And I think when people see it in person, it's going to be like you're going to want to hop in on that raffle. It's going to look sick.
Hells yeah.
So, yeah, give him a follow, Hellhammer Forge. And then we've had a couple businesses show us support through some hefty donations that we really appreciate. And that's our friends over at Eden and Cypress. Eden, the fine dining establishment that we all know and love, And our friends
Very
over
hard to get reservations, by the way. If you're trying to get in that restaurant, you got to make that. You got to make those reservations very far in advance.
If you don't know people like we do, you got to get in ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
and,
What Hellhammer Forge? What nonsense is this?
Oh, appreciate you, dude. That is awesome.
Uh-oh. Big. That's news to us right here and right now.
Breaking news.
So, yeah, guys, check him out. He makes some cool stuff. But also our friends over at Cypress Therapeutics also doing some awesome stuff in the local community. And guys, I just want to mention the reason we do this is for 3 reasons. One being to raise money for local charities, which, like, at the end of the day, if that's the only thing we accomplish, I would say like that's an incredible achievement. And we've already done that, and we hope to do it a little more tonight. But the second pillar, the second thing we like to do is we like to spread the good word of D&D to you guys, maybe bring new players together, people who've never played before, teach them how to play through these streams a little bit, or teach them how to play at 3 Lives, or bring people who are familiar together with new people. We like to bring people together to play D&D. And the third thing we like to do is work together with local businesses who are also doing really cool things in the community. And all these people really are doing really cool things in the community. So we're very happy to work with them. And we're glad to be doing all 3 of those things.
Two quick things. Circling back to Turtley Awesome. They also produced some dice that I gave to some of our neediest students in our D&D club at CNS. Kids that like literally cannot afford a set of their own dice. And like, I can't tell you how fired up these kids were to get a set of dice. And I let them pick out from the selection. Absolutely incredible. One kid almost cried, like legit tears. I'm getting worked up just talking about it. And I also, friends of the stream who've helped out many times, and they made a donation this time as well, is I don't know if they go by their old name. I wish they would. H&N, which you can find on Etsy to order minis from, and also like crochet things and whatnot. Spooches has an incredible, I do too. I don't know if Corey might, they also make coasters. Just incredible rando stuff that is amazing for your D&D game experience.
Boxes, all that stuff.
Oh yeah. So shout out to Greg and his wifey and whomever else they got working over there at H&N. So hey, maybe we should talk about who we're raising money for and how that works a little bit. Oh
yeah. And we're raising money for the food bank tonight, which has been our biggest our most return to place to fund our money, and it's because they just do such great work there. Trying to match what the food bank can donate through their dollars is hard to do on your own. For every $1 the food bank gets, that's 3 meals that they generate just through $1. So it's really incredible, like how much. What are we at right now? Is it 4,000?
4,100, I believe.
$100.
So, yeah, that's over 12,000 meals that the food banks can be able to generate through this. So yeah, we're really happy to work with them, and they've given us kind of free access of the factory. They kind of give us a tour every time we do this, and it's really incredible to see it in person, just how efficient they are and how good they are at delivering on what they do. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, we're happy to work.
You want to change your perspective, go visit. Better yet, go and donate some of your time to help there. It's a life-changing experience walking in there. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of emotions. It's really impressive how streamlined of a process they have there, and but at the same time, it just sucks to see that we're still dealing with food insecurity. And when we first did this, we really wanted to kind of focus on the fundraising part for the community. And this is the one avenue it seems like we can make the biggest difference in people's lives, especially right now.
Agreed. One more shout out before we get going, and that's Tai Chi Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as always. Not only Kenny for helping to promote this and usually letting us use the space for a seminar that between my knee and scheduling conflicts, we couldn't do this year, but also just promoting the event. And so many of the people that donate are part of that community, and we're part of that community, and it's amazing. So did we hit all our pillars? We get everything done that we want to get done?
Ba, ba, bing, bang, boom.
Corey, you're the host. Should I take the intro of the adventure away and play some pretend, or you got anything else?
I think that does everything for the good of the order here.
All right. Well, let me just say, kiddos, we're going to run an adventure today from D&D's 5.5's newest adventure set, Dragon Delves, and we're going to run a level 3 adventure that the second I bought this book and I opened it up and I saw this, I said, I need to run this. And it's called Baker's Dozen. And it's whimsical and it's fun, and I cannot wait to have you experience it. So if you're in the chat, here's what I recommend. If you have sweets laying around the house, get some chocolate, get some candy. If you have baked goods around the house, especially sweet ones, get those ready so you can eat along with us as we tear into a Baker's Dozen. You guys ready to play pretend?
I'm so ready to play pretend. I'm so excited for this,
All right,
dude.
Corey. Why don't you throw it over? Dungeons and Donations presents Baker's Dozen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Awesome. All right, my friends. So this is our little starting screen here. Corey, as we get going, I think it'd be good to, whenever possible, ZTF, if you know what I mean,
Yep.
for the viewing audience. And what I'd like you guys to do before we get started, I love this poster, man, is introduce the characters that you'll be playing.
Heck yeah, dude. I'll go first. My character is this little cutie right here, Lolly Tafferton. She's a little bit of an investigator for the Culinary Institute. The Culinary. Where did we land on that? I forgot the name of it already, and it's my character.
Corey, you literally had one job, to remember the Culinary
Integrity Bureau. Thank you. Oh my God.
CIB, baby. Don't forget
I'm
it.
getting so nervous.
What you heard about me?
So Lolly is, I'm playing her as a rogue, actually, and she's really a candy inspector. And she's really outgoing, dramatic, nosy. She kind of views herself as like the Sherlock Holmes of sweets. And she does have a little bit of a sweet tooth. Loves to take samples every now and then, but definitely lives by the CIB's motto: purity of the palate, preservation of innocence. And she's just a good time. Which also reminds me something very important too. Hold on.
I think I like it, where this is going.
Yeah, where is this going?
Had to get in character, because I feel like if we're playing this game, I probably should be in character. Also, what is a game of Dungeons and Donations without a little bit of dress up and a silly hat?
Now I feel silly hatless.
Hey, I just also want to say, Bernie, please check your sugars throughout.
Please moderate your sugars throughout our adventure.
Yeah, this is going to get real sugary. This is going to get real sweet real quick, Bernie, so you better watch your back.
After Spooches introduces his character, I just want to check in with chat about the volume of everything, and then we'll go. All right, who you got, Mr. Spooches? Who's this guy?
This guy right here is a little dwarf with a big heart that I like to call Rhubarb Grumblegut. And Rhubarb was known for many years in a row as Faerun's top chef, as he continuously won the competition year after year. Just a dwarf who had a fiery passion for going out and hunting exotic monsters and creatures and bringing it back and creating these unique dishes. But last year's top chef, he unfortunately lost to a man named Maximilian Souffle. Who spoiled,
He took first place with a fancy souffle that sang when you cut into it, and it was all magical and fanciful and had all the frills, and the judges loved it. And ever since, our boy Rhubarb Grumblegut has been on a mission to find himself. They say his cooking has become too boring, too predictable, but he's out on a mission to, find a new ingredient maybe that'll spice up his life, or maybe just get out there adventuring again and see if that brings a little extra flavor to his next dish. But Rhubarb, he took a little mission from the Culinary Integrity Bureau, and he's ready to solve a mystery. He's ready to find some ingredients on the way. So Rhubarb's ready, and he's ready to show Maximilian Souffle who's the real top chef in Faerun.
Let's go.
We first got to solve a mystery.
Speaking of mysteries, chat, how are we? Our voices versus the music, etc. We good?
You tell us if it's too loud. I just turned it down just a teeny little bit here.
All right. Oh, what we got here? Volume is good. All right. So let's begin our adventure. I am so pumped. All right. So I want you guys to imagine our little TV show has just begun. And they're going to do like a little 80s montage intro. You know what I'm saying? So when they put Rhubarb up there, what's his little montage looks like? What are his little scenes and vignettes as it says Rhubarb Grumblegut?
I think what you see is kind of the story of his last couple of years. It's him going out in hunting down a exotic, maybe like a basilisk from a deep in a dungeon somewhere, and cutting it up and using it.
Baked basilisk.
Using its ingredients in a fine way that you wouldn't expect, that adds that certain bit of taste that you just can't quite get anywhere else. And bringing that back to Faerun Top Chef and cooking, you see him chopping it all up and cooking it up, and people are skeptical, but by the end, the judges love it. And I think you see a couple different versions of that, and maybe his dishes becoming a little bit more boring, a little bit more reserved. And that's when Maximilian Souffle's fanciful souffle pops up and dethrones our champion. And
dang, bro.
A quick montage of it all.
Yeah. Hey, Lolly Tafferton, same thing. Boom, your montage pops up for the audience. What do they see?
I think you see our little red-headed investigator kind of just working her way through a crime scene. She's got her magnifying glass out. She's just trying to find who exactly would commit culinary malpractice. But don't worry, Lolly Tafferton is on it. She is on a mission to figure out who in the world would commit such treason against the culinary arts. And the camera cuts to her finding this strand of hair in this beautiful French bread. And she says, "Ha-ha! I know exactly who this is." And the next scene, she's running down the street. We see her. She's like trying to, I got to get to him quick. And she sees a shadowy figure as he's baking away in his bakery. She bursts the doors open and she says, "Hands up there, Mr. Sourpuss." Hands go up, turns around, and he goes, "Lolly Tafferton, exactly who I was looking for. You will meet your demise now." And he goes to grab a lever, but the lever's stuck. And Lolly goes, "Joke's on you, Sourpuss." And she throws her magnifying glass, hits the lever, and he drops down a chute. Lolly Tafferton! And that is how we do it.
Three things.
Wait.
One, I love you guys. Two, that was so good. And three, we do need to brush up on what an 80s montage looks like. But otherwise, that's amazing.
Wait, yeah, can we like not play D&D and you just keep doing whatever that was? Because that was sick.
I want to play whatever that was. All right. Let's do the damn thing. All right. So we see our two heroes walking down a well-worn dirt road as it snakes through this forest, and it opens up to what we see as they approach the village of Hubbleton. This is a community of crafters, farmers, and lumberjacks. However, what they're most famous for are their baked goods and their candies. Hubbleton is sort of nestled away just on the edge of a forest. And, you know, very few people go into this forest. They are afraid that the forest is haunted by evil spirits. So even the bravest typically stay out of this forest. But many people go through Hubbleton because it's a hub on the way to larger cities further down this well-worn road. So as you folks are here on a mission, on a your spider sense is tingling. You've been sent here because something is not right in the candy universe. And though locals here are hardworking and polite, and they acknowledge you with smiles or a nod, they mostly keep to themselves. Suddenly, as you round a corner, you see a plume of black smoke rising up from a squat, long building near the edge of the woods. As flames engulf this wooden roof, the stench of burnt sugar, something that sadly you both know well, fills the air, and a faint voice from inside cries, "Help! Help!" You see anxious villagers watching as this place burns. My friends, in D&D fashion, what do you do?
Mr. Grumblegut, we gotta go help. We gotta go help that man.
Help me! I'm an old lady, not a man, you fool! Help me!
I couldn't tell by the sound of her voice. We gotta go. She's in danger.
Yeah, that ain't something worth charbroiling. Let's go.
You see this lots of nondescript farmers and tradesmen, and this one in particular catches your attention, and you hear them saying, I'm telling you right now, guys, it's those damn lizard men. I'm telling you, you never believe me. Meanwhile,
Hey, buddy,
Exactly
this isn't a time to get racist, buddy. We got to save this person.
and with that, you guys see these flames are burning. What do you do?
Mr. Grumblegut, how do you see anything around us that maybe we could help put out the fire? And can I roll like an investigation check? I'm gonna pull out my magnifying glass to see. Let's play some D&D, huh?
That's good. First roll of the night. Yeah, with a 17, I'll tell you what happens in a second. What about you, Grumble Guy? You see immediately Lolly busts into the Lolly thing, right? Gets out her magnifying glass. She's looking around. What does Rhubarb Grumblegut do?
Rhubarb has the thick skin of a chef, guys. He's no stranger to a hot cast iron. Where does this voice sound like it's coming from?
Inside the burning building. There's a front door right here and some windows, but the fire appears to be creeping out of the windows. The front door, however, is right here. And, there are concerned people, but it is hot. So are you going to
he wants to bust down that front door.
All right. So, Lolly, what you see are a couple of things. First of all, you see in the back area, you see that there is a well with, you're assuming fresh water. The other thing that you see is that it looks like maybe there's a broken window on the side of the building. You can't tell if that window is broken because of the fire or it was broken ahead of time, but it certainly sort of jumps out at you, that broken window. And Rhubarb, you just go for it. You go running in. Let's make your first roll tonight. You need to make a dexterity saving throw to dodge these flames and not get burned up as you try to get inside.
Mr. Grumblegut, there's a well. We could try to put out the fire. Oh, you're just gonna run into the fire.
Right in there. All right, let's drop it.
Like it's hot, because it is.
Drop it like it's hot.
All right. So with
How's
an
an 11?
with an 11, you actually, despite your experience with flames, you do indeed, Lolly. I'm going to move you, even though you're not inside, so the audience can see what's happening here. Yeah, you do indeed bust into the place, but you do get burned, and you are going to have to take 5 fire damage as you bust in. But you do indeed see on the floor, laying there amidst like melting chocolate candies of all kinds and like sugary sweets, and there's like these smiley face lollipops that are kind of melting down into frowny faces, right? And like there are parts of the store where the candy is holding up to the fire, but you see this small elderly halfling with spectacles on and sort of frumpy clothing with braided pigtails laying there, and she's like, help me please.
Ma'am, this ain't no place to be sitting around getting caramelized. Let's get out of here.
Please, I'd be very glad to, Sonny. So you scoop her up, and which way you going?
I think Rhubarb hears what Lolly was kind of saying to him on his way in here, and I think he's going to go for that broken window.
All right. So,
I like that the camera would cut to Lolly just with one bucket of water trying to splash it on this giant fire.
Nice.
Yeah,
I award you both inspiration.
Oh.
As the townsfolk sort of look at you like you're crazy, and you come busting out of the window in like a barrel roll with this old lady in your hands, and you come up. You have emerged outside, but the establishment is still going up in flames. What would you like to do?
Real quick, did you say how much damage did I take from that fire? Was
5.
it 4? 5. All right, gotcha. What do you think, Lolly? How are we going to get enough water to stop the fire?
I think we're going to need a whole lot more buckets here, Mr. Grumblegut.
And you see these people just lollygagging and watching you in amazement while you guys discuss this.
Hey, stop lollygagging and everybody grab a hat, grab a bucket, grab a shovel. Let's put this fire out.
All right, try to persuade them. It's kind of scary to help, but see if you can persuade them, Lolly.
Yeah.
With a 10, they're just like, I don't know, man. You see them kind of, they're hesitating, they're unsure.
This is a matter of life and death. Please.
Grumblegut, would you like to do anything?
Well, if you're not going to help, you at least clear the way. This place is burning down. Be safe. Get out of here, then.
So with that, they all sort of start, these looky-loos start moving out. They're still watching, but they're getting further away. So how are you guys? What are you guys going to do? You going to let the place burn, or what are you guys doing?
That's a good question. I think I want to come over here and see if I get any more view of anything that away. Maybe a perception check over here.
Absolutely.
I kind of just rushed in.
Lady while he's doing that. What started the fire? Do you know?
I don't know. I was just organizing my candy, and then the roof was burning and the flames dropped down all the wonderful candy for the children. I was so scared.
Oh.
So
I'm like sad.
Let's get a perception check, Rumblegut.
How's 2, dude? Pretty good, huh?
So with a 2, you're like, yeah, there is indeed a well, and there is indeed water with a bucket, dear Liza.
We might have to let this house burn down. I don't know. I would imagine Lolly Tafferton's going back and forth, grabbing buckets of water, trying to splash it on this house, running back and forth as the townfolk is watching. This poor old lady's watching her house burn down.
Yeah. So let's both of you make athletics checks.
Thank God you have homeowner's insurance.
Yeah, so with Rhubarb's role, I mean, Rhubarb's never one to let, sweets go to waste. You know, this place burns up pretty good, but you're able to get the flames out, as these villagers just watch you run around bucket after bucket. And yeah, you get the flames to mostly die down. And then you're able to sort of even stand inside of the building and sort of look around. And so what I want you guys to do is reach into those bags I gave you,
Oh shoot!
pull out bag number 1, and there should be some chocolate in there for you guys.
What the heck?
So here's the thing, guys. I gave these guys a bag full of stuff. And anytime you guys eat something new for the first time from the bag, you can either have inspiration or you can have 1d4 temporary hit points every time you eat a new candy. Now remember, new temporary hit points replace old temporary hit points.
What?
So there you go. Every time you eat a new, and when I say a new candy, I don't mean all of those count as the same kind of candy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm definitely eating the Hershey right now.
All right, fair.
Yeah, are we allowed to eat these right now?
You can have whatever you want, whenever you want. You're in charge of keeping track of your own inspiration and your own temporary hit points. Yeah, so things have kind of settled down.
Oh yeah.
What would you guys like to do as this old lady is just sort of looking all sad? She goes inside of her confectionery shop. You see a half-burnt sign that says Confectionery Conflagration is the name of this place. And yeah, she's kind of looking around to assess the damage. And probably about 70% of the stock is, completely unsellable or usable. But that doesn't mean it's inedible. So what would you guys like to do?
Well, I think this does call for the CIB's greatest detective. And I want to look around, even though she said she was just trying to organize her candy. I want to see if I can pinpoint what started this fire.
Yeah, so start looking around with your magnifying glass. Give me an investigation check. And Rhubarb, what would you like to do?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering too. Maybe assessing. I was kind of wondering the damages, I guess, like if there was something specific that was being targeted, maybe, or
Yeah. So why don't you make a perception check? And
Because I sucked at it.
you hear.
I was a one, dude.
You hear the old lady. Well, you guys have soot in your eyes, right? You hear her say, "Oh dear, what an awful day! Who could have done such a thing? Such a rotten thing to all the candy! Oh, please, someone help!" Oh,
What exactly do you do here? This place is called the Confectionery Conflagration.
yes, I sell some of the realm's greatest candies. I'm new to Hubbleton. I replaced the old candy store, and here I am just starting to make a name for myself. And now look at this place.
What was the old candy store you replaced?
I believe it was Karen's Candies.
Karen's Candies. Do you think when you purchased this place, was there any hard feelings between you and the past owner? What happened to her?
No. Oh, she was even older than me, if you can believe it, and more than happy to sell me the store lot, although she took all of her candy, which between you and me is just fine because mine's much better. Yeah, try a chocolate.
I'll try 3 of them. Thank you.
See, we have over here, we have chromatic chocolate bars, and here we have fire beetle fudge, and here's our manticore malt, and here's what's left of the bullet bites, and of course, don't forget the dragon breath pops, which seems much sadder now, and over here are birdie bots, every flavored beans, and cauldron cakes, and the seasonal specials of animated gingerbread, and and you see her adjust her glasses, and she's looking at Grumblegut, and she says, "Has anyone ever told you that you look like Rhubarb Grumblegut? Aaron's top chef."
I'm glad people still think of me that way. It's good to hear, actually. Yeah, I am him, one and the same. I thought I'd get out for a little adventuring. Say, you really don't mind if I try some of this?
Oh, at this point, help yourself.
I want to try one of those. What was it? A dragon pop? Is that?
Yeah,
Dude, I want to try one of those guys.
yeah, man. These are lollipops with this like really potent hot center. And when you're done eating it, you're able to blow out this sort of harmless puff of like colored smoke or like a little bit of flame. And this smile takes away briefly all the creases and soot on her face as she watches you enjoy this.
Now
She said,
that
"So-
craftsmanship, not a
Thank you,
taste for
dearie."
everyone, but for someone with a distinguished palate, I can appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. But did you say that you're an adventurer now?
For the time being, we're here to figure out what's going on with this place. What's with all the confectionery conflagration, so to speak? Not to, not if that's too soon or whatever. Sorry about that.
It's a
Sorry
bit
about
on
that.
Probably too soon, Grumble Gut.
He said, perhaps if I was to pay you, my life savings I spent on opening this store, but let me look. And she opens up this little pocketbook. I do have 10 gold pieces of profit that I'd be more than willing to pay you, and a batch of your favorite desserts if you could figure out who did this.
I don't think you need to really give us anything other than maybe some more candy.
No.
What do you think, Grumble Gut?
Don't go so fast, Lolly. We'll take some of those desserts. I like what you got cooking up around here. We'll take some of them and plenty, and we'll get to the bottom of what happened here while we're at it.
Oh, please. So why don't both of you make either perception or investigation checks? Remember, perception general, kind of looking around, getting the vibe of the place, and investigation more, really digging in and looking meticulously at certain things. And of course, you can continue to chat up Edith.
I think his perception is kind of worse, but I think he's going to keep talking to her and just kind of be looking around. So I think I'm going to percept again.
All right.
Raleigh's jamming stuff in her mouth, and she's just kind of doing her magnifying glass thing, trying to look for any clues.
I think when he sees Lolly going around looking for clues, he gets close to this old lady and he goes, "Say, you live around here? You ever heard of a candy dragon around these parts?"
Candy dragon?
Yeah.
Well, other than the lollipops, no. Candy dragon, no. In heaven's mine, no.
It's a creature. Some say it ain't real, but I heard it's got the sweetest tail, the perfect mix of savory and sweet. And I'd love to try it in a new dish, but you're sure you haven't heard of it?
Can't say as I have, and I've traveled quite a bit.
Okay, yeah. If you say so, I'm not so sure that I'm gonna keep looking. I'll keep looking.
So when you say that, your foot kind of hits something, and you look down, and you see this sort of small painting on the ground, and it's in like a now broken like frame, and you pick it up and you look at it, and it's a picture of two children. And as you take a closer look at it, it's pretty obvious that the young girl with the glasses in the picture, the young halfling, has to be the woman in front of you right now, or her children. And she's holding hands in the picture, sort of frolicking with a young boy. And it's kind of charred a little bit, but it's mostly in good shape.
Is this you? At least
Oh,
damaged.
heavens me. I'm so glad you found that. That is my only painting of my brother. This is shortly before the last time I saw him.
Aw, when was the last time you saw him?
Oh, we were, I don't know, 7, 8, and he disappeared in the woods and never came home. And this is all I have to remember him by. And she holds it to her heart, and a tear shrieks down her sweat-worn face. And with that 14, Lolly, what you find is over by that broken window, you find a burnt, half-eaten cinnamon roll.
Dibs.
No, I love cinnamon rolls. Those are my favorite. Get out of here, Mr. Grumble God. This one's mine.
And even though it's a little bit charred, as you like hold it and inspect it and sort of smell it a little bit, it's not burnt. It's like it smells amazing, but it's got a bite out of it.
How often do you make these scrumptious things? And she just is about to take a bite out of it.
Oh, we don't make baked goods here generally. That looks like one of Phil's.
Phil? Who's Phil?
Phil Flower Forge. He is the baker of Hubbleton. And
Phil Flower Forge?
Yes, Phil Flower Forge.
That's a tongue twister.
Well, it's not that hard. It's Phil and Flower and Forge. Alliteration, perhaps, but a tongue twister. I don't know.
And you see Lolly Tafferton is writing in her notebook. First suspect, Flower Phil.
I love it.
Flower Phil.
Flower Phil, question mark. Cinnamon rolls, very yummy.
And yeah,
When burnt.
so that's when you guys continue to hear somebody yelling outside.
I race outside. Who needs help?
Yeah, so when you guys get outside, you see that sort of disheveled townsfolk, and he's got a crowd around him, and he's like, "Well, I'm telling you, I saw it. I know what I saw. This isn't like last time. I don't know why you never believed me. I was indeed abducted by troglodytes. I was. It's true." And like they're like rolling their eyes, and they start sort of walking away.
Wait, abducted by what?
Troglodytes, terrifying creatures.
But okay, that's a story we got to hear another day. But like, what do you mean? That's what you saw? Like, did you see Flower Phil around here?
I don't know who this Flower Phil is, but what I do know is I saw a giant golden lizard. That's
Golden lizard?
Indeed.
Listen, buddy, if you're gonna tell crazy stories, you gotta do it in a way that makes it seem a little more plausible. You're all being all wacky and stuff. Now, tell us like you mean it. Tell us what happened, kid.
All I know is I was coming to get some sweets early in the morning, wanted to be first to get a sweet treat, and I saw this giant golden lizard breaking through the window, and suddenly the place was ablaze, and then it flew off into the woods.
Which direction did this thing fly off into?
And when he hiccups, like this intense smell of alcohol pours over you.
How old are you, kid? How was your license?
Yeah. Take one of these, and she hands him the cinnamon lollipop, the fire lollipop. That'll help that stink.
One of my absolute favorites, Dragon Breath Pops for all. Let's go.
Someone say you have dragon breath. Please, just eat this thing. Ugh.
And Edith says, "Oh, Quentin, I wish it were that simple as just one of your stories. Well, it's not a story. You'll believe me someday. Someday you'll know. Quentin Anon knows what he's talking about." And Quentin begins walking away, doing work on his dragon pop.
Well, as one of the rules in the CIB, never leave any stone unturned. And Quentin might be a little bit of a crazy pants, but he's really the only lead we got right now, Mr. Grumblegut. That, and she pulls out her notebook. Flower Philip? Him? That's really all we got.
Oh dear, I believe you mean Phil Flower Forge.
That's what I said. Phil Flower Forge.
Indeed.
He's got his own nickname.
Yeah. So where do you guys want to go? You've got, Crazy Quentin. You got the forest. You got Phil's, and a whole village to explore. What'd you like to do?
You heard what the drunk boy said. He said plain English. There was a candy dragon to be had.
Mr.
You heard
Grumble,
it as clear as I did.
about this candy dragon again?
It's my ticket to taking down Maximilian Souffle.
Here we go about Mr.
Maximilian Souffle. He was the inspiration for my singing song lollipops.
That's
Eden,
why I
no.
thought those things were trash and tacky when I saw them. I went with the dragon breath. Ugh.
Eden, this is what I'm telling. Just don't even get him fired up, please.
Lady,
Mr. Grumble got
your mystery. Don't be getting me upset like this. We need a clue solve.
Mr. Grumble gut. Maybe we should just head off into the forest. I know it sounds crazy to listen to the words of a drunk kid, but maybe he's got a point.
Oh no, I think he's onto something, and we better find out what that something is.
So as you guys
Oh, that's awesome.
sort of look around here, you've got Bill's place. You've got Quentin. You've got Edith Applegarth and the scary forest behind Edith Applegarth's place where allegedly a giant golden lizard flew.
Mr. Grumblegut, do you mind if we just talk to Phil real quick before we head into the forest? Just to kind of see what he knows? I want to see if he's got any motivations.
Hey, you seem real honest to me, but my perception's been off a little bit lately, so let's
Try one of these beetle pops. And she hands over one of the candies from Edith.
All right. So our heroes trek not too far down the road to a really unmistakable shop, right? Like basically this shop that looks like a 2-story loaf of bread with a very simple sign out front that says Phil's Bakery. But before you can even read the sign, your nose is assaulted with the smell of baked goods and sweetness as you arrive at the door of Phil's Bakery.
Phil, open up. This is the Culinary Integrity Bureau. We have a warrant for your arrest. Just kidding. We just smelled some yummy cinnamon rolls.
As you're saying that, knocking on the door, it just pushes open, and this brass bell above the door rings as you enter. It's a very charming little bakery, right? There's sunlight sort of filtering through the small windows, and it's illuminating like an array of brightly colored sweets and flour-dusted loaves and golden pastries and neatly arranged sort of cupcakes, and the scent of freshly baked bread fills the air, and you're just being assaulted with deliciousness everywhere you look, and your nose is on fire in the best way possible. And with that, a dwarf with bushy eyebrows who is shockingly clean shaven, at least as clean shaven as a dwarf can get, emerges from the kitchen with a tray of cinnamon rolls. And he says, "Hey, good day over here. Hey, new customers." He says as he places the pastries on the shelf, "How can I help you guys?" And he turns around, and it looks like his jaw straight up hits the floor. And he's just looking at you, and he keeps turning his head and looking at something on the wall, and then back to you, Rhubarb. And then you notice on the back wall of his bakery is this poster, this painting, I should say.
Oh,
Of you that says Faerun's Top Chef. It looks like maybe it's from season 2. And and he just keeps looking at it and back at you. And he goes, "Oh, great. Oh, Rhubarb Grumblegut in old Phil Flower Forge's bakery. Oh, how lucky of a guy am I over here? Are you kidding me? Oh, Mr. Rhubarb, what can I get for you?
You got the season 2 poster, buddy. That was the basilisk tail stew. You like that one, huh? We got a real fan here.
Oh, yes. Maybe you want to try my dwarven stone bread, or maybe my gnomish breadsticks, or my troll bread, perhaps even my bacon mushroom stuffed loaf. I got dragon donuts and lotus biscuits, and I got raspberry glazed this and that, and I got this manticore malt. I got owlbear claws and unicorn cream horns and glowing tarts and cauldron cakes. And well, but if I'm to tell you what I'm famous for, it's these. And he puts in front of you these cinnamon rolls. With that, I'd like you guys to go in your bags and look for bags 2 and 3.
Oh my god, you better pack cinnamon rolls.
You got a cinnamon roll?
What? Dude, what? This is amazing. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's cinnamon roll!
While you're at it, why don't you get bag 4?
Oh, wait, 2, 3, and 4?
2, 3, and 4, son.
We got
What's
muffins.
happening, dudes?
We got raisin bread. We got a delicious. Just also table talk. These are one of my favorite kinds of donuts. I'm not kidding. These are my absolute favorite. Are these from Wegmans?
Dude, what's happening right now?
Dude. Unbelievable. This is my favorite donut.
Bill, I'm gonna need one of everyone. Everything.
Oh, anything for you, Mr. Rhubarb. I got you. Oh,
I gotta be honest with you. It's unofficial business.
Oh, is it that Max Souffle? That no good Max Souffle? That hack? That goes for style over substance over here? Is it that guy? Is that why you're here?
Fortunately, no. I mean, in some ways, yes. It's what sparked my ambition, sparked this quest for adventure, but not why we're here in this moment. Lolly, you want to ask him about these? And he takes a bite of his cinnamon roll.
Yeah, Mr. Flower Phil, where were you last night when at around roughly, hold on, 8 o'clock?
Well, that's the time I get the dough ready, so it rises in the morning, and then I get up, bright and early, and I cook. This is peak selling time, man. Well, it's the end of the peak selling time, as you can see. I a little replenish here for the midday rush hour, and I'm out of here. Now, something you there is something you can't describe about the cinnamon roll. It's something about the crunch and how crispy and it is on the outside, but how gooey it remains on the inside without being underbaked. It seems like a nearly impossible task.
I'm glad you're explaining it for the audience, but Corey and I know firsthand exactly what you're describing. We got it, but we got it.
I've just completely annihilated mine. Completely annihilated mine. It's a technique I've honed over the past few years of eating those things. I love those things. You have no idea.
Well, to be honest with you, we're here on account of a confectionery conflagration that happened over at Confectionery Conflagration, actually.
I'm not following what you're putting down, Mr. Rhubarb.
Well, you see, we just trying to get to the bottom of something. Not saying you're implicated or anything. We're just trying to get some questions answered.
Implicated? What's this? What?
No. I mean, go ahead and grab me another cinnamon roll.
He quickly does.
So there was a bit of a fire over at the Confectionery Conflagrations today.
And we found one of your cinnamon rolls at the scene of the crime.
Burnt to a tender crisp it was, with a couple bites taken out of it.
Oh well, lots of people like my cinnamon rolls. So I could have been just about anybody in town with the fire. You say? Fire.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're here to ask. I mean, by my eye, looked like it was about a 6 a.m. baked batch, and likely it was in all likelihood it was sold around noon. If I'm taking a wild stab at it. So, Phil, who's your best guess? You got any number one customers for these things? I mean, I might become the next number one customer.
Oh, that would be the highest honor, Mr. Grumblegut. The highest honor indeed. I need you guys to make insight checks.
Done.
Yeah, you're rhubarb. You're just infatuated with the cinnamon roll. It's like you're still trying to figure it out. And Lolly, you think that Grumblegut is mostly telling you the truth, but something ain't right. He's holding out on you. There's something bothering him. He's a little nervous.
You seem a little sweaty there, Flower Phil.
Oh well, it's awfully hot in the kitchen, and if you can't handle the heat, you get out of the kitchen. So I'm here and I got a little sweat, And I'm
Mr. Phil, it doesn't.
my hero, Mr. Grumblegut. You're the whole reason that I do what I do over here.
Mr. Phil, the oven's not even on.
Oh, well, I just turned it off because I'm done with the last of the cinnamon rolls for the day over here.
And Lolly puts the CIB badge on the counter, and she goes, "If you help us out, I'll make sure the CIB doesn't shut the bakery down."
He's looking at the badge and looking at you, and he's just sweating, and he looks really nervous. I need you to make an advantage intimidation check because you got the badge and the cinnamon roll. All right. He goes, okay. I'm only going to say this because you're my hero, Mr. Rhubarb, and this one is scaring me, and I don't want to have the place shut down. This is all I got, you see? So, all right. I'm going to tell you everything. I swear it. So, look, here's what happened. In my past life, I was a brigand. That's right. This guy over here, I was a thief. I stole. I'm not proud of it, you see, but that's how I ate. It's how I survived. You have to understand. I was running with a bad crew. And this last heist, it nearly done cost me my life. But we broke into a gold dragon lair, and we were going to steal its whole hoard. And instead, all my pals, they got singed to death. And I barely got out with my life. And, well, I got out with two things. Well, three things if you count my hide, my stinking hide. I got enough coin to fund and open this bakery, my true dream. And it's all because of you, Mr. Rhubarb. You see, it's all because of you. I want to be like you. And then, well, I may or may not come in contact with, gold dragon egg. I can do.
What was that last one?
Gold dragon egg. It's just, gold dragon egg.
Like, as in you may or may not, as in you may or you may not have.
Okay, I got a dragon egg, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought, without its mom, it's just gonna die, and it's a thing. And it looked like I could sell it because it looked like it was made of gold. And then, and then I opened the bakery and I put it on display. I told people, oh, it's a real dragon egg, and I didn't think anyone would believe me. And then, well, it was by the oven, and the oven gets real hot, you see, and then I don't know, maybe that's like a mama dragon. I don't know how this stuff works. I don't know anything about the birds and the bees. I just know about flowers and cakes and cinnamon and whatnot, and all of a sudden, I got a baby dragon. Oh, Brioche Bane, my baby. Oh, my baby Brioche Bane. And Brioche Bane is my best pal. And Brioche Bane and I, we figured out how to make those cinnamon rolls. It's the secret ingredient, dragon's breath.
Dragon's breath.
The problem is,
little dragon is
about those dragons, but they get kind of big. And Brioche Bane's been getting kind of big. He's like a really big dog now, and it's kind of scary. But he's my friend. Oh, he's great. Here's the problem.
Is he so great that he would catch the bakery on fire?
You see, that's probably on me. Because I was complaining that ever since that candy store, that damn candy store opened up, old Phil's place is like, old hat. And now it's the new candy store. No one went to Karen's, but everyone's going to. And I was complaining that they're going to run old Phil out of business, and then I hope they go belly up. And then I maybe said I'd burn the place down. But I didn't mean it. I swear, those kind of days are over. But I was all angry. And I think Brioche Bane might have gone and maybe started a fire.
Where is Brioche Babe right now?
Whenever Brioche Bane gets angry or scared, they go flying off into the forest. And I ain't going into that forest even for my baby. But Brioche Bane always comes home. But it's been a long time. They've been gone all night. Oh, please, Mr. Rhubarb, you gotta believe me, that's the truth. And I swear, I will pay, as long as you don't tell no one, I'll pay quietly to rebuild the candy shop, and I'll make amends. You just can't tell. And you gotta find my baby. You gotta find my Brioche Bane, my pal.
I'm sorry, buddy, but what's to stop him from doing this again? Sounds like one little slip up and he went burning down half the village.
No, that's on me. I got to learn how to be a better papa, I got to learn to be a good papa. And maybe you can help me, Maybe you teach me. I don't know. You teach me how to cook. You teach me how to bake. You teach me how to be a good papa. And then I'll be better. I swear. He gets down on his knees. I swear I'll be better. I swear.
You do give me a good idea, though, Phil. Traditional oven, say, gets you 500-600 tops. But you go ahead and add dragon's breath to the equation, you could probably get a nice fine crisp on some delicate baked goods. It's actually quite good thinking for a chef, and that I appreciate.
Now, if I'm honest with you, I stole that idea from you too, If you
you watched season 4, episode 3 too, did you?
I did indeed. The way you use Fireball, and you use Fireball right on top of the cupcake, and it just burned the top, and then you put the sugar on it, and so I gotta tell you, Mr. Rhubarb, just don't let this one put me away.
Listen, Lolly, the last 8 lines of your notes, maybe don't take those back to the bureau, okay? I'm looking at them now, and it's pretty incriminating for our boy Philly here.
Do you want me to just erase them?
Maybe they're off the record. I don't know how that works with you guys, but I'm just saying. But what I will say is, I think the guy's telling the truth. I mean, what do you say we at least go into the forest and see if we can simmer this thing down? Sounds like a adventure.
Now, look, these are his favorites, and he gives you a 6 little grouping of the cinnamon rolls. These here are his favorites. He'll come for these, I swear. You just got to give him one. Please don't eat them all.
You're saying
very
brave
of you to assume that those would make it to your brioche, babe.
You're telling me this is a dragon that really likes sort of sugary candy sweets and all that? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying, sir. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, you think this is some kind of, would you call it maybe a candy dragon, you think? Are you maybe delusional about being a gold dragon? Is this the candy dragon I've heard of?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I went back to the home and the mama gold dragon was gone. Maybe I ran so fast that first time. I don't know. Maybe it's a candy dragon. I don't even know what a candy dragon is over here. All I know is that, it looks gold and it likes candy.
Phil, you've been more than helpful. We'll be on our way. Unless, Lolly, you got any questions for him?
God,
somehow I've turned into the good cop. You're sort of the bad cop in this situation. I don't know when that. I wasn't expecting that when we walked in here.
Well, it's a tough role, but everyone's got to do it. Just know your secret might not be safe with me. Try any funny business, I'll call the inspectors on you.
Dang, dude. I just had a flashback to your 80s montage real quick.
Look out for the lever.
Yeah, so Phil sends you on your way with many, many, many thanks to find his baby Brioche Bane.
And so we're on the same page. I'm saying Brioche Babe. Is it Brioche Bane?
Bane with an N, N-E, B-A-N-E, Bane, Brioche Bane.
Yeah, it's like this dragony sounding name with a bakery sounding little twist there. Brioche Bane.
I think Lolly Tafferton's still going to call it Brioche Babe.
Brioche Babe, get over here.
Respect
Brioche
that.
Babe. Come on.
So Anything else you want to do in town, or is it time to brave the dangerous, scary forest?
Mr. Grumblegut, I think it's time we start to brave the forest. You know, we got our cinnamon rolls, we got a bunch of little candies that we got from Edith here. I think we're ready to catch a candy dragon. I can't believe I'm saying that. I never thought these things were real.
All right. So, yeah. So you guys begin into the forest. And initially, as you go into the forest, it's just kind of a typical, wooded forest area, and you don't know what, the people are carrying on about a scary forest, right? But the further you go in, the denser it gets, and the trees begin to tower above you, and woodland critters are like nesting all over the place in these really ancient trunks. These trees are old. Sort of moss hangs from their limbs like long green beards, right? And like the air, it feels crisp and fresh, but like there's just something on the wind that makes you ill at ease. And the further you kind of go along, the trees start to lose their leaves and they kind of grow a darker hue. And, they sort of curl in and start to almost form a path. And it seems like it'd be very scary to go off the path. And as you go a little bit further, now the sunlight's barely getting through. And that's when you see it. You see except for you don't see it. Hold on. I'm going to remedy that. Technical difficulties.
That's where you see it. Total darkness.
That's where you
Total darkness.
That you don't.
Whoa.
Yeah. So what you see is very much this candy trail. It's a trail completely made up with these dotted, colorful candies. You should probably go into your bag and pull out number 5.
What?
Peppermints.
Yep.
Amazing. Dennis, what a setup you got, dude. This is
So-
awesome.
So my homies,
This is crazy, dude.
what are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, you hit us with the Uno reverse, they were saying, because normally the players bribe the DM, but it's the other way around this time.
Got
Yeah,
my
Rhubarb says, let's be sure to keep these here so we remember our way back. And then he starts picking them up and eating them.
Mr. Grumblegut, I don't know if I got a good feeling about this. This looks kind of spooky.
That's that feeling that you got on the back of your neck. That's the feeling, Lolly, of the unknown. It's the feeling of adventure. Embrace it. And he hops to the next peppermint patty.
Yeah, so these peppermints are delicious, and it's weird because you pick them up off the ground and there's like no dirt on them. It's like something magical is keeping these things clean and fresh, and they're like a little bit warm, right? And you suddenly don't feel so scared as you sort of eat some of them and make your way through the forest. And
Whoa.
yeah, that's
Whoa.
yeah. So the candy trail ends at this sprawling sort of cottage made of candy. It's a medley of sweet aromas that just waft from this structure and from even like the trail, the gumdrops along the trail. And, you see this sort of like melange, if you will, of confections and lollipops, taffy, truffles, and other bite-sized delights. Colorful sheets of like sugary glass form its window panes, and there's these planks of like pink wafers that line the front porch, and the roof is like thatched with like licorice and some sort of like frosting. There's a squat like peppermint tower rising up from the top with a swirl of thick icing rising from the back of the cottage. And then you also notice sort of east of the cottage, connected to it, but a little bit east, is this like red barn. And then there's an outhouse kind of near the edge of the forest further to the north. And you see like a little courtyard. There's like a little half wall. And there's like a little courtyard of trees that seem to be growing candied fruit from them. And you're absolutely blown away by all this around you. So you should probably take out 6 and 7.
6.
6, 7.
6. How dare you, Dennis?
Holy, this has multiple things. Oh, these things are so good. I can't even eat all this. What did we get, by the way? It was what temporary hit points?
1d4 temporary hit points or inspiration.
Okay, well, I'm eating one bag here, rolling a d4, 10 hit points. Let's go.
Two's better than 0, brah.
2's better than 0, dog. Basically average on a D4.
Word. All right. So you guys, this is literally what you're looking at. So you have the house proper. You got the trail leading up. You got the little half wall that, like, in the middle there, it's a courtyard. You see the trees. It's sort of like its own little area between the house and the barn. You've got the barn. And then if you look all the way to your right, you can see a small little outhouse. That's kind of further back. And everything smells amazing. And, like, you definitely kind of want to dig in, especially having wet your palate with all the sweets you've had today. And surprisingly, your tummy's not all upset. So what would you like to do?
Well, even though they call me Grumble Gut, my tummy ain't even grumbling. So I want to take a bite out of one of these gumdrops here.
Yeah. This is very Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You kind of are able to just grab it and pull it up and just eat it. And it's fresh and delicious and sweet. It just, like, somehow it hits the maximum sweetness before it crosses that line where you're like, oh, this is too sweet. Oh, me out here. But here's the deal. As you guys sort of pick at some of this stuff, you feel this, like, intense urge to not only eat more, but, like, to go into the house. Like, you really want to go inside this house and see what's going on. Like,
I think he's just, like, mindlessly grabbing, like, things to try and moving closer to the house.
All right,
Yeah, we're in the gumdrop trail. I feel like we're distracted and we're just kind of like picking stuff up. And before you know it, we're at the front of the door. Wow. How did that happen?
Yep.
I didn't think we were going anywhere. Holy cow.
Yeah, so you stand at these steps that look like they're made of, like, gum.
I take a bite out of that too.
Yeah, it's chewing gum, and it's amazing.
The question is, does it lose its flavor after you put it in your mouth for 5 seconds?
The snozberries, as Bernie said, taste like snozberries, and they
That's
don't lose their
incredible.
flavor. So what would you guys like to do?
If the people of the town knew about this place, they might never even want to go to confectionery conflagration again. This is
Make an insight check now that you say that.
you know what? I'm gonna do it.
You can have advantage, Grumblegut, because this is your real house.
12.
All right, with that 12, this candy's very, like, the confectionery conflagration, some of the best candy, maybe even the best candy you've ever had. And this is as good, maybe better. And there's a lot of similar things on your taste palette, a lot of things that are very similar in their makeup and sort of what separates it from your normal candy. A lot of similarities.
It's pretty incredible how geography influences cuisine. There's so many people in this short little area that's this close little area that are so good with their sweets. What do you say we pay the person to visit?
What's Lolly doing? She's mindlessly kind of picking at and eating everything. You're at the front door. What does Lolly want to do? I mean, she is the detective here. What's she want to do?
Yeah, I think she's like stuffing her face, like I am in real life. She walks up to the door. Culinary Integrity Bureau, open up.
As she knocks on the door,
This music.
house. Apology. Oh, you're already at the front door.
Chat, let us know how the music is while Dennis is getting set up. If it's too loud, do we need to turn it up, down? You let me know.
Seems to change with every screen, which is annoying. But
It's true. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
as you knock on the door swings open, and you guys find yourself standing on a doormat. And as you look down, it's kind of like a covered porch, and its planks are composed of like bright pink wafers, like those cookie wafers, and bubble gum's kind of in between them. That's what you kind of pulled up and chewed on. And the front door consists of slabs of like chocolate sculpted to resemble wood. It smells just incredible. And in front of these double doors, there's a doormat that you guys are now standing on, and it's written in like fruit leather. And it says, "Please wipe your feet." And there's a candy rocking chair, like a not a rocking chair, like a candy display of the forest, like in the mat. So it says, "Wipe your feet," and the door is open, and you see this sort of front area. What would you guys like to do?
Now, Grumble Gut, when we get inside, just be careful that we don't step on any booby traps. I've seen a couple in my day before.
Well, that's why I'm relying on your keen eye and that there magnifying glass.
Oh, you mean this one? And she opens up the door without a care in the world for her safety.
And yep.
We step inside.
As you go to step inside,
I fall through. I'm dead.
Dang.
the rug comes to life as you don't wipe your feet. The rug comes to life and it snaps around you, grabbing both of you. And we are going to roll initiative after our first break, our only break.
I love this. You know what I think is hilarious is Lolly was like, "Hey, don't fall for any booby traps," and immediately triggers one.
All right,
That's on us, though. We should have wiped our shoes, and we deserved it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Just
let me open up the initiative tracker, and we'll get initiative rolled. We're gonna do our best, folks, to be done within the hour. That's our goal. But we'll, you can't rush perfection. So, Lolly, what did you?
I rolled a 4. I'm already in there.
This order is all messed up. All right, quick break. I'll fix this, and we'll get out.
You want to say 8 minutes? 7 minutes?
Yeah.
30?
Let's make it. Let's say 6 minutes, and if it is what it is. Let's go.
Done deal.
All right.
We shall be right back. Go!
Hey,
You're a liar. You're a liar.
what do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Can I just tell you
Hey,
two things that I have to get off my chest? One, I have a problem. Like, these are a problem. That's number one. Number two, I love playing pretend with you guys.
dude,
Back at you, buddy.
I love hanging out
always a
in
good time.
Candyland with you guys.
And I don't know if it's better or worse playing with people watching us, but I'm down. Nice. Get it.
This is been wonderful. I love playing pretend with you guys. And we appreciate the people watching on stream.
Yeah, guys.
And hey, if you like the product at all, and you can think of someone who would enjoy the content when this goes up on YouTube or whatever, share it, please. If we can, it'd be my dream to get just a few more eyeballs on what we're doing. Oh, look at that!
People, look at that. Check that. Halfway here. We're almost to $4,500, which is wild, guys.
Yeah, man, I can get another 150 in during this stream, and if not, I'm still beyond thrilled, man.
Mm-hmm. What a good ass time. Raising money for a good cause at a time that needs it really badly. You know?
All right, all ready to dive back in?
I'm ready and excited, particularly because now I'm eating some Nerds clusters.
One small request on my part: maybe turn the music down like a little bit for.
It's so different, screen to screen. This one's been much louder than the other ones. I agree.
Yep. No.
Mine is down all the way, so I'm.
Yeah, mine's off completely, so I don't even know where my audio of that.
It's coming from Corey streaming it.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
We'll turn down a little hair there.
All right.
But yeah, I got the 19. I'm ready to go. I will say I took the Purple Knight Origin, which gives me, when I roll initiative, I basically give out heroic inspiration. So if you don't already have it, you'll get heroic inspiration, and I'm going to take it. And that's Rhubarb just kind of real quick. He kind of tosses you a little pick-me-up snack when the battle gets going, dude.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna let you, because you both already have it. So why don't you make your next roll at advantage and keep your heroic inspiration? You know what I'm saying? Like your very next roll at advantage, and then just keep your, because Bernie's trying to let you know, like you guys could be spamming that inspiration because you've been eating like fools. All right, so let's get back into the action. So you guys approach the door, you're eating and it's just calling you in. And before you mindlessly even realize it, you've been picking at everything and you're standing on this mat that says, please wipe your shoes. And Lolly, being the lady of business that she is, knocks on the door. And when no one answers, like she wants in. And as she goes to step in, the rug springs to life and grabs a hold of both of you. But Rhubarb, this isn't your first rodeo. You are ready to go. So what is it that you do as this rug springs to life and it like wraps around the two of you? What do you do? It's like an umbrella closing. It's like thump, and you're like in it right now. But you get to act first. What do you do?
I don't know if this is going to work exactly how I want it to, but I think I'm going to drop it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and just drop Rhubarb. He sees us about to get caught up in the sticky situation. And what does he do? He breaks a little bottle of oil he's got, and it becomes a real slippery situation. He's going to drop grease. It kind of makes it just difficult terrain, but I'm hoping maybe this will let us run away from this thing, maybe.
Nice. Is it like cooking grease from all of it, like duck fat?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, it's like cooking grease.
Beholder fat. Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to give both of you now, sorry, you're already going to get it anyhow, but advantage on this Dex check to sort of like, as this thing closes, to like, bloop, like launch right out of it. So both of you make Dex checks. That's a good turn, man.
Dexterity saving throw. Sorry, hold on, my character sheet's loading.
Yeah, so Rhubarb pops out no problem. Literally, it like launches you through the air like a cannonball from a cannon as it tries to close down on you. Same for Lolly. It basically spits you guys into the house proper. And you're sort of looking at this foyer area, right? That's like candy aromas greet you as you like splay into this place, and the door slams shut behind you. Coats and cloaks are hung up just inside this threshold above boots and shoes of different sizes. And to the east is a sitting room filled with candy furniture. To the west, it looks like I don't know, maybe like a kid's playroom, but all of the toys are extra large. They're colorful toys just littered all over this playroom, but and a giant cradle like lays on its side in the floor. So you've got a sitting room with candy furniture, and like there's a hearth burning with a tea kettle on it, and a bunch of oversized toys, and then some double chocolate doors right here.
This sounds like the job to do Eye of Detail. It's a bonus action, but I can use a wisdom perception check just to spot a hidden creature or an object.
Okay.
Or make an intelligence. Here, I'm going to share it in the chat.
Sweet.
Use a bonus action to perception check spot a hidden creature or object, or make an intelligence to uncover or decipher clues. So I imagine maybe in particular, she's not looking for a creature, but Lolly Tafferton, being the investigator she is going to roll an investigation just to kind of see if there's any clues.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, I think the great use of that is you could do that like during combat too.
Right.
It's like a bonus.
Yeah.
Mike,
Add a little flavor to it, you know?
Yeah. Is that 23 your roll?
That's yeah.
Yeah, so with that 23, Lolly, as you look around, you notice like over in the corner next to the hearth, like the floor is uneven. And it's like lifted up just a little bit, and it really catches your attention right in this area. Grumblegut, you know Lolly, she springs right into action using her magnifying glass, looking around, and she seems to be onto something. But what does old Rhubarb do?
Well, I'll let you piece together those clues over there. I know you got a sweet tooth for the truth over there, so I'll let you. That's creepy. I'm gonna go check out over this side, see what's cooking over here. Start.
All right. Well, we're gonna.
That's not a good sign. Splitting the D&D party, but let's do it.
From what I understand, that's always the optimum move of what you should do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so Rhubarb, as you look around, this room has like a pretty impressive array of giant toys. They're all larger than you would typically expect. There's like a dress-up kit. There's like little figurines of all sorts. There's like prop weapons. There's a rocking horse it's the same size as a full-grown horse. And there is this cradle laying on its side, and then there's like a pile of like clothing and looks like bags and knapsacks, things like that. What would you like to do?
I guess investigate to see if there's anything beyond the obvious, anything kind of hidden.
Yeah, and there's also a door, another set of double chocolate doors. Right there. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check, Rhubarb.
18.
Yeah, with that check. So again, everything in here is super large, and as you kind of give the rocking horse kind of like a little rock, it starts singing. It's like hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog, and that's the first thing you see. And you're like, that's like nails on a chalkboard to you. The next thing you do is you find this gray bag that kind of looks like this.
Ooh. We both had the same reaction.
That more than anything grabs your attention. And it is now in your journal, and it's going to take a little while for you to figure out what this is, but it definitely seems to have some magical quality of some sort. And there appear to be like these little gray fluffy, fuzzy balls inside of it.
My favorite.
I would agree. So as you're looking at that, let's switch over to old Lolly. Oh, Lolly. Whoa.
Sounds like a job for Lolly Tafferton. And when she walked in there, she had saw the one corner of the floor was like kind of lifted up. So I would imagine the camera cuts back over to her and she's like on all fours and she's got her magnifying glass. So she's kind of like looking underneath the tile.
Yeah. So
Never go full Velma, dude.
Never go full out. I lost my glasses.
Just to paint a picture for everybody, this room contains furniture made of candy, including a couch, 2 chairs, and a low table. And there's these really delicate candy teacups resting on these sugar, like little dollies, if you will, along the table's edge. And there's a candy tea kettle hanging over the hearth. How it's not melting over this crackling fire, you have no idea. And it's like whistling ever so gently. But again, your full attention is brought to this little area here. And without much effort, you're able to pop the floor open. And it's a trap door with stairs leading down into a dark and dank basement of some sort.
Mr. Grumblegut, I think I found our way underneath the house. You gotta come check this out.
I didn't even know we were looking for an underneath.
I didn't either, but check this thing out. And she like peers over. Is there like a ladder that goes down there? Is it just like a steep drop?
It's stairs.
Okay, so you said there were stairs.
Actually,
I don't know.
Your instincts were right. It's actually a ladder. I apologize.
Ooh, haha. So you see the ladder that goes down into like the abyss. Grumblegut, do you think that we should follow this? What if this led to the candy dragon down here?
Now you're just tempting me with a good time, aren't you?
It's exactly what I intend to do. Do you think a candy dragon's going to live in a cotton candy house? Well, I'm not helping my argument, am I?
It does seem like there's some sort of large humanoid fella living over on the other side there. Maybe some sort of giant baby or baby giant type thing.
Giant baby giant?
One of the two.
All right, well, let's put this floor tile. What else was in the other room? Anything significant?
Well, just as I said, a bunch of toys for a giant baby giant.
Now, what do you think a baby giant baby's going to be doing around these parts?
I don't know. It seemed humanoid, though. Didn't seem like a rocking horse would be much of a brioche bane toy.
Oh, I thought you'd call him Brioche Babe. That's cool. Brioche Bane. I don't know which way to go, and my instincts are a little thrown off by being surrounded by so much yummy candy. What if she walks over to the door that's right in front, not to the trap door, but just kind of like creakily opens it up, all sneakily like.
So
Sneaky.
I just want to see what's on the other side of the door. I'm just peeking through.
over here?
Right, the door that is north in that room we're in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, awesome. So you open the door and you look outside, and what you see
Oh, it's
is what you
outside.
kind of saw. There's like the half wall, this little low wall right here. And then there are all these amazing, colorful trees, and they seem to be covered in what look like candied apples that are like growing from the tree. And there's some caramel apples as well.
Any schnozberries?
Any snozberries?
Sadly, it looks like the snozberries have all been picked, but this little sort of courtyard nestled in here, there's these, just so what it looks like, these 4 trees, and you're smelling peppermint. And as you get closer, the bark of the trees are peppermint, and there's these candy apples dangling from these white, sort of delicate branches. It's almost like The branches are like little sticks.
I feel like Lolly reaches up and snags one, and she like kind of takes like a bite into it.
Well, the second you snap one,
I'm dead.
these two creatures,
Dang it.
they were like hugging the tree. There were a couple of tree huggers, and you didn't even notice them. They blended so well in with the tree, and they kind of they look like this. They kind of look at you. They looked like part of the tree to you. You completely could not tell them. And you heard, "Halt! Those candy apples are reserved for children and beasts of the wild. Stay your hand or face nature's wrath."
Oh, okay. I'll put it down. I don't.
Drop it.
And she drops the apple on the ground.
Our
We don't want any
candy
trouble.
apples are for children and animals of the forest, not for the likes of you.
Oh.
Not even one. I mean, they did look.
Stay your hand, mistress. Stay your hand.
But an adult can have a little whimsy in their life.
You shan't be
I like
touching
whimsy.
our whimsy.
How long have you been here? Do you just protect the forest and make sure someone of a certain age doesn't eat your candy apples?
These are our trees. We protect them.
Protect them from who? Just adults like?
We protect them from those who don't deserve its candy. And that's you!
That's fair. How long have you stood watch of these great trees?
As long as these trees have stood.
Fair. Rhubarb, Mr. Grumblegut, when I came up on the hill to the right, what was there on the other side of this orchard? Do you remember? I know the far right was outhouse. What was in the middle?
You were the one who was a realtor in your past life. You don't remember the blueprint of this place? Ever since you got your private investigator stuff, you forgot about your realtor life.
The two creatures in unison point to the door and they say, "That is the barn."
The barn! Mr. Grumblegut, if you were a candy dragon, where do you think you would rest atop your delicious hoard of yummy candy apples?
Perhaps a barn?
Perhaps a barn.
Now say, you two sort of pixie tree hugging type.
How
You haven't
dare
seen
you?
no-
We are Dryad.
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
Yeah, wow, Mr. Grumblegut, come on.
What did I say?
Said Pixie. It's very offensive.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Dryad.
where are you from? Where are you really from? Are you a pixie? This is why adults don't deserve candied apples.
What? I mean, she does have a point now. Now I get where you're coming from. But what do you know? What is stored in the barn? Have you seen any types of animals, perhaps candy dragons, come out for some delicious candy apples?
That is none of our business, they say in unison.
But it is your business. You protect the trees. You've never seen a candy dragon eat the apples?
Do me a favor. If you see one of our trees in the barn, do let us know.
Oh, checkmate.
They
Mr.
seem
Grumblegut.
very done with you.
Mr. Grumblegut, should we try our luck in the barn?
For sure. I am interested in that ladder we passed. We got to go back to that.
All right, let's go back. Let's do it. Let's go secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel?
All
Yep,
right,
we're doing secret tunnel.
All right. So you guys go back in. And
Who's go back on the trail?
who's going first down the ladder?
I'm gonna say Lolly Tafferton. Who's going down first?
I mean, that makes sense. All right.
He's always first on the trail
I love that.
to the truth.
So,
First on the trail.
hold please.
Oh, got a ZDF.
In a moment. Un momento, por favor. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Oh no.
so stuff's about to go down.
Oh no.
Basically, candy cages hang from the ceiling of this sugar glazed dungeon with striped walls. There's a boy that appears to be made of pink bubblegum in one of the cages, and he's humming an upbeat tune to himself. In another cage, a remarkably large human skeleton loosely grips a hefty axe. Between the cages stand 4 gingerbread people. I would like you guys to take out bag 9.
Uh-oh.
Gingerbread men. Ladies and gentlemen, bag number 9. Uno reverse.
Yeah, basically each of these gingerbread men are 6 feet tall, and they're holding rolling pins in their hands, and they're kind of like, doing one of these. Yeah, and I think you hear, "Hey, you guys don't belong here. You better get out." And with that, let me clear this initiative tracker. Let's roll some initiative. Let me show you these guys. You guys are worth seeing. Well, I can't find their picture for some reason, but there is a sweet picture of them. Well, anyhow, yeah. So basically, let's roll initiative.
Do it, dude. Hell yeah.
Lolly, I don't see you in the initiative order.
How about now?
Yep. All right, so these gingerbread men appear ready to get after you guys.
Dennis, do they see us come down, or
Oh,
DM if you would so allow? Because I went first in the turn order, is there a way I could do some kind of sneak? I'm trying to do a sneak attack. I'm trying to sneak up on one of these bad boys.
I cannot allow you to do that. They definitely saw you, but
That's
I tell you,
It's also not really how sneak attack works.
Correct.
You don't need them to
But
you don't need to be hidden or anything.
your boy is standing near this one, so you would get sneak attack on that one when you attack. So you would be able to roll that extra damage, assuming you can hit these toughs.
Yep.
I think that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna sneak up on this one, and I don't know. I haven't done this. Unarmed strike. She doesn't really have a weapon. I would say the only thing she's really got is maybe her magnifying glass.
All right.
Dang, dude.
Doge, did I hit damage? 14.
Yeah. So
You gotta roll the damage.
you got to roll the damage. Why don't you roll whatever? Oh shit! There we go. All right. Is that with sneak attack?
I think I clicked the toggle on.
It was entirely sneak attack. He rolled 2 6s on the sneak attack and has like a -1 modifier. So he rolled a 12 purely from the sneak attack, I think.
That is nuts.
He rolled a 1 on the other one.
Yeah, why don't you roll a D4 for the magnifying glass, like a dagger? Yeah, with a 15, this thing is all messed up. It's barely hanging on. Yeah, so you smash it and like the cookie crumbles. Hey, that wasn't very nice. You're gonna pay for that, you see? Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here. I'm kind of in between them here. I got movement still. Bonus? Nah, I'm good. I'll pass.
All right, Grumble Gut, you're up. These cookies are coming for you. Oh, here I've got. Hold on, I've got the image for you. All right, I'll put it up in a minute. Go ahead.
This is just a test. Okay.
All right. I think I'm going to. I'll just bash this guy you were just bashing. Grumble
Bash
Gut.
the crumbs.
You guys ready for this? Here's what it looks like.
Dude.
Hey, you guys are gonna get it. You see? All right. So what'd you roll there, Spooches?
I haven't quite rolled yet. He wields a cleaver and his cast iron pan as a shield, and he's just gonna take a hack away at this guy.
Nice. Have at thee.
Oh, did that not roll? Didn't roll the attack part.
That's just rolling damage, bro. Oh, there it is. A 7's gonna miss. Would you like to use your heroic inspiration?
Heck yeah, dog.
Eat another treat. Eat another treat.
Whoa,
23 and me.
Yeah, that's a hit. with that 8 damage, yeah, the cookie crumbles. It just falls into a heap on the ground.
Boom.
Nice. Anything else you'd like to do?
Going to a sugar coma. I'm gonna move up here.
Nice. All right. So with that, before Lolly goes, they move up to crack some skulls. All right. 2 attacks coming at Grumblegut as they use the rolling pins. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so you're going to get hit for 7, Grumblegut, as you get brained with a rolling pin. Does a 14 hit you?
Me?
Yep.
Nope.
All right, so you dodge that next attack. And then the final attack at Lolly. Lolly, does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
All right, so you nimbly bimbly move out of the way. You got these 3 toughs surrounding you. These gingerbread men want your blood. Lolly, you're up.
I'm going to use my inspiration here and make an unarmed strike to the one directly next to me. Ready? Push! I think I might have cracked it. Oh, that's an 11.
So you hit it, but like it's too hard of a cookie, if you will. Anything else you'd like to do?
This one is a little tougher. Dang.
You better believe it.
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
All right, Grumblegut.
We're in a bit of a sticky situation here, Lolly. Time to get that glass out of your ass. So since I wait, no. I was gonna say Vex. Since I hit that guy, I would have advantage, but that's not how that works because he's a new person. A 20 to hit for 7 slashing.
All right, yeah. So you lop a chunk of cookie off this thing. Hey,
Cookie up, brother.
Not my gumball drops.
One at a time, bucko, till you guys settle down.
Anything else?
No.
All right. 2 attacks coming at Grumblegut. So they're swinging these rolling pins with reckless abandon. The first one is a miss. The second one is also a miss. Now at Lolly. 14. Does a 14 hit Lolly?
It does.
5 points.
No, wait a second. Rhubarb sees that coming, and he swings his cast iron skillet to protect you with the protection fighting style, dude.
Right at the last minute, the skillet flips in front of you, and it bang, and you see the gingerbread man's like, oh. All right, awesome. With that, it is Lolly's turn.
All right. I kind of cinematically would love Lolly because it's kind of on brand for Lolly to take her magnifying glass and try to chuck it at one of these cages to crash on the gingerbread men. Does that seem kind of like Lolly role?
I don't know, Lolly. Good luck. It's licorice rope holding it up. If you eat some licorice, I'll give you advantage.
I did just eat a muffin, and
if you eat licorice,
hold on, I got it. Here's the thing, though, man. I'm not eating licorice, dog. Psych. All right, so what do I got to make? Do you want me to make a? Is that me taking a magnifying glass? What kind of save is that?
It's a dex. Dex to hit.
Check, dog.
Thrown weapon.
Dex saving throw?
Nope. Dex
check.
Check. Oh, yeah.
Come on, dude.
All right. I need you to roll 3d10.
Let's go. 3d10?
Yep.
16 points of damage.
So this one right up here that Grumble got already hurt, you throw your magnifying glass and it breaks the licorice and it falls down completely, crushing it into crumbs. Very well done. And you hear your magnifying glass ding, 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 hit the ground. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know. That was pretty cinematic. I do feel like now my magnifying glass is a little bit out of reach, what makes me a little nervous, but I think that I'm going to end my turn.
All right. With that, Grumble got.
Always an observant one. And you're always using that magnifying glass at a distance, and I appreciate that.
I wish Mr. Grumblegut it worked like a boomerang. I'm still working on that trip.
That would be sick, dude. He's gonna take your cue here and learn a little thing from you, and you see him kind of quickly light up a little flame and then flick it off his pan, and he says, "Fried shrimp attack." Oh wait, why didn't it didn't roll?
You got to click on the plus whatever to hit.
Did I roll 0? Oh,
that
16.
hit. All right.
So I was trying to hit the licorice like you did there, Buster.
3d10, my dude.
Let's do it, dude.
Heck yeah, dude. 3d10. 20.
So this thing is now prone with the cage on top of it, and its legs are both broken off, but it's still alive. It's like, I'm going to break your legs now. I'm going to get you, mister.
The best part is it's a gingerbread man talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most lucid fever dream ever.
Rhubarb, anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right. So at disadvantage, this tough's going to try to, this gingerbread man's going to try to smack you. Oh, actually, it is going to kneecap you for 7 bludgeoning.
Whoa!
And then his pal is like, "You're going to get it, lady." And it actually is going to hit you for 6 bludgeoning. They're mean.
Ow.
Hey, dude.
All right.
Thank God for that save last time, Mike.
Huh?
I said thank you for that save last time, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I
Keep that cast iron
just
ready.
dipped in that temporary hit points there, baby.
Lolly, you're up.
I think Lolly's going to go after the one that's a little bit bigger. This time she doesn't have her her magnifying glass, so she's just going to punch it.
That's a hit. Don't forget your sneak attack.
Did sneak attack roll? I have the box checked.
Yep.
All right.
You're not rolling any like damage for your. Isn't it like Dex or something for your, or a D4 or something? It's rolling a 0.
Yeah, roll a d4 even though you're not using your magnifying glass. I'm not going to penalize you for flare.
Cool.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do is just smack this thing And you put some cracks in its chest.
Gingerbread beatdown, dude.
All right, you're up, Grumble Gut.
Grumble what? Dude, I'm gonna shrimp attack. Dude, shrimp attack. Fried shrimp attack.
Shrimp attack looks like a hibachi guy throwing shrimp at you.
Exactly, dude. Grumble Gut he'll take inspiration from all types of cuisine.
That's a hit.
All right, dude.
All right, 3d10 as that gauge comes down.
Let's drop them. Drop it like it's hot. 19.
Jeez.
All right, this one is too broken and laying on the ground. All right, well done. Couple disadvantage attacks coming your way. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Who?
All right, so both of you are missed, and these gingerbread men begin crawling away with their upper halves of their bodies. Like, hey, when we're rebaked, you guys are gonna pay. You'll see. And they're crawling away.
Kind of sad, you know?
Finish them.
Thanks for the save there, Mr. Grumble Gut. Hey, what are you doing up there? Do you need help?
Hi guys. No, I'm just, enjoying the view. That was really cool what you guys just did.
Oh, right. We should probably help you, huh?
I mean, I don't know, me and Mr. Jellybean over there, and he points to the skeleton. We've been passing the time by just fine, but, if you want to let me out, I wouldn't stop you.
Well, Mr. Grumblegod, let me get on your shoulders. Let's see if we can get him down.
All right. That'll only boost you about 2'3", but sounds good to me.
It's high enough, yeah. Make a sleight of hand check.
It's coming. Here we go. Right here.
That 12 isn't going to get it done. Do you want to use some of that heroic inspiration?
Yep. Heroic inspiration, baby. And 11.
All right. Yeah, you just
Who?
block, bro.
I could just stay here, I guess. I don't want Uncle Nibblecheek to be crossed with me.
Kid looks pretty shock absorbent. How about this? Fried shrimp attack.
Yeah, you hit the licorice rope, and the cage comes crashing down and comes apart, and the kid kind of bounces. It looks like he's made out of like bubble gum.
Yeah, dude.
And he's like, wee! Boy, that sure was fun.
Let me get your friend down too. It seems rude to leave him up there.
Oh, Mr. Jellybean would just sure love that.
But when Mr. Jellybean hits the ground, the axe kind of spins at your feet, but the bones of the skeleton just go everywhere.
We'll piece him back together later. Wait, I want to look at this axe though.
What are you guys doing?
That axe is calling your name, dude.
Yeah, dude. I grabbed the axe.
Yeah, it is a +1 axe.
Amazing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And feel free to
Ironically, what does that big axe look like? Is it another butcher cleaver for you?
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're in a little culinary confectionery creation, dude. It better be a large ass kitchen knife or something like that. I think that's exactly what it is.
Word.
Did Uncle Nibblecheek send you guys down here?
Oh my God, who? Uncle who?
Nibblecheek?
That name is cool. And Lolly's writes it in her notebook. We didn't even meet a Mr. Nibble Cheeks. Is his name?
Oh, Uncle Nibblecheek's not going to be happy that you're down here. But
Oh,
I suppose it's the goodest time as any to get out of here. I bet you my sister Edith sent you, didn't she?
oh, that's your sister Edith?
She did! Oh, boy. See, we happened on this cottage, longer ago than I can remember, and you know, Uncle Nibblecheek kind of adopted me, but I sure do miss my sister.
Who is Uncle Nibblecheek?
Well, the owner of the cottage, the mean old man that lives here. He's nothing but candy.
Where do you think we could find him?
Well, he's probably in the kitchen.
How long has he kept you up here for? And you're seeing Lolly Taverton just like writing all of this down.
I used to be his #1 kitchen helper, but he said he's got a new helper now and doesn't much need me because all I do is make a bungle of everything baking. So, well, he locked me up down here and I feel like I've been replaced and he's probably going to eat me.
Oh, well, you should get out of here. We'll see if we can find this Mr. Uncle Nibblecheeks.
Well, he's probably in the kitchen or up in his tower.
Run free, Gumby. Be free. You don't need to be eaten by this fool. It wouldn't be great for his digestion anyway. Get out of here.
Well, I don't know where I'd go. I don't even know where I am. Well, I mean, I know I'm in the candy cottage, but I haven't left here.
Well, you can leave this through the ladder and head down the Peppermint Trail.
Well, that's how I got here. Perfect.
Yeah. If you get to the spot where you start seeing peppermints a missing, that's about the point where you're going to reach the village. If you find Phil in his bakery, you'll know you're in the right spot.
Well, I sure would like to breathe some fresh air, I suppose. All right. Well, thank you, misters and misses.
Here, take this. And she rips off a sheet of paper with the instructions on how to get back to see her sister Edith.
I ain't much for reading, but if Edith is there, I'll find her. Man, you sure are nice. Not anything like Uncle Nibblecheek.
Wait, who is Edith?
Edith
was
the owner of Conflagration.
Okay.
Conflagration.
Confection?
Conflagration.
Wow, that's incredible.
And actually, you know, that's Bernie solid.
Exactly.
Actually, Rhubarb, it looks just like the kid in the painting that you found. Just ate a bubble gum. There is the ladder back up, but there is another door down here as well.
We gotta go through this door. Let's peek through this door.
Yeah, dude.
Well, there is a hallway, and there's a little alcove with another door, and then there's also a staircase leading up.
I would imagine as we're like going down the hallway, I'm kind of like looking for any trails or marks. We see the thing break off to the right, and I feel like immediately Lolly wants to at least go check out what's behind the door over here.
Yep. What's behind door number 1?
Yeah. So you see quite the sight to behold. This looks like a tomb. There's an actual sarcophagus in here, and it looks like a sarcophagus made of hard candy. There's 2 statues. They look like they're made of like crystallized sugar. And they're on like a coconut stand. And they're on either side of the sarcophagus amid a trove of golden coins and other precious objects. There's an inscription on the wall above the sarcophagus that reads, "May death curse all who interrupt my rest."
Well, Mr. Grumblegut, I may not be the most intelligent detective, but I definitely know we probably shouldn't touch that sarcophagus.
Okay, because right now you're
giving me the creeps, if I'm being honest.
You've been 0 for 2 in triggering these traps, and I'm glad we're on the same page on this one. Let's not disturb this guy's sleep, or else maybe our sleep will be disturbed for probably the rest of our lives, if you know what I mean.
And I'm looking for a restful night's sleep, not to be forever haunted by a creepy mummy inside of a candy sarcophagus.
Wait, what did it say exactly? Whoever disturbs my
Slumber?
Yep.
what did it say?
May death curse all who interrupt my rest.
Death doesn't say like nice things happen to you. Death is where it goes. So I want to get out of this room. Makes me feel very uncomfortable, Mr. Grumblegut.
Well, that seems to only leave you two choices: a staircase to the north, or back up into that sitting room via the ladder. What would y'all like to do?
I feel like we continue going north. We continue pressing on.
Fair. Yep.
All right. Yeah, you get to a staircase that goes up to a landing and then seems to go up again.
Oh my god! I hope this goes into the kitchen. When we go up the stairs, is there? I want to be like really sneaky as we like go up the stairs very quietly.
All right, perfect. Make me some stealth checks.
Not my specialty.
But it is mine.
Five.
All right, and what did you do? You want to use your heroic inspiration? Have you eaten enough candy?
I'm in a candy coma over here.
You only get one, right, per bag.
Per new candy.
Okay, per new can. So this one that's got like Starburst and stuff. In it?
Per bag of candy.
Per bag.
You certainly have another one coming to you guys. You've been eating everything, so.
Yeah.
Would you like to? If not, that's good. We'll roll with it.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'll try it again.
Use it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not the stealthiest.
So, Lolly, you come up the stairs like an absolute ninja. And what you see is this. This is the image, folks. And it is the opening image to the whole adventure. And I love it. It's my favorite piece of art from the entire book.
Wow, that says something.
So,
dang.
Basically, what you are looking at here is this toothless man, this ghastly green-skinned, toothless old man in a stained baking apron. And he's bouncing between all these pots of boiling sugar and sort of cluttered countertops. You see like chocolate toads that appear to be like alive and trying to get away, and he keeps snagging them and throwing them in the pot to melt them. And you see glittery jars with like still fluttering candy, like butterflies and other bizarre looking ingredients that crowd all of the work surfaces. In the southwest corner is where you guys are hiding out on this chocolate plank staircase. And the kitchen's main feature is this massive open wood fire stove right here. And curled atop this oven, like a happy dog in front of a fireplace, and it's the size of a large dog, is a gold dragon. And the gold dragon's eyes look cloudy and white. And just as you take all that in, Rhubarb Grumblegut comes up the stairs clumsily and kind of bumps you into the kitchen, and you guys make a little bit of noise. And this person turns around at your intrusion and says, "Hey, who let you in here?"
The carpet. We wiped our feet.
Well, I should hope when you enter someone's home unannounced, you at least have the common decency to wipe your feet.
Yeah.
Very lovely home you have here.
Yes, it's delicious here. And he turns his back on you and just continues to make candy. Grumblegut, make a perception check.
I'll percept that.
Or an insight, whatever's.
Both bad. 7.
Yeah, so all I can say is your chef senses are tingling, and this candy seems very familiar. So he just carries about his business, and he's like, "What business do you have in my home? And why are you coming up from my basement? Seems that I should be awful cross with you."
Well, to be honest, I am here on behalf of the CIB. We actually heard of someone committing confectionery malpractice. And
Are you insinuating? And
investigate.
now he whips around on you, and he's poking you in the chest with his stubby green gross finger. Are you insinuating that my chocolate and my preparation ain't what it's supposed to be? How dare you?
And I think Lolly Tafferton is trying to like position him so his back is turned towards Grumblegut, and she says, "Well, I do think that proper health code does say you have to wear gloves while you're making this candy. Are you selling this for public consumption?" And Lolly's like ushering towards the dragon, like, a fireplace.
All right, yeah. So I've never been so Brios Bane, deal with them. And with that, the dragon, which is sort of like a long, lean, sort of like Chinese style dragon, gets up. Oh, right away. I'm on it. You can count on me, Uncle. And like their eyes are all crazy and clouded. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh man, that's so cool. He looks awesome.
Right?
I love that.
All right.
It would be an 18, actually.
I'm so nervous.
All right. See what we got going on here. All right, Rhubarb. Man, you guys are rolling hot on initiative.
Yeah, baby.
Well, he's going to use his sharpened newfound axe that his new friend gave him over there.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, "What power do you have?" It gives out heroic inspiration. The purple knight or whatever it is.
Okay.
So we would give we would have heroic inspiration if you didn't already have it.
All right.
As Bernie was asking. But I'm going to go ahead and use my new axe there. It's nice and sharp. He's going to aim right for that dragon's tail. Is that
Ooh, wow, he's gonna cut his tail.
Hey, I'm just saying he's aiming there.
All right.
15?
How do you do?
15?
With a 15. The dragon is very nimble and like snakes and dodges your
Well,
attack.
I guess I'll heroic inspiration that, I guess. It got worse. Never mind.
Yeah. So easily dodges out of the way. Anything else you'd like to do, Rhubarb, or say or do or anything?
Oh, well. Yeah, wait, where's the dragon? Would I have had to run up here? Or?
Not if you're throwing it. I thought you said you threw it. But if you didn't,
Oh, no.
That's right. Then you ran up on it right here. And this is Uncle Nibble Cheek right here. All right.
Uncle Nibble Cheek.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. You are up, Lolly.
I think you tell me, DM, how you would like if this is an action, bonus action, but I'm like seeing Lolly Tafferton pulling out like a loaf of bread, but it's the 6 cinnamon rolls from the bakery.
Okay.
And she goes to throw it towards Rhubarb Grumblegut.
All right. Make an advantage dexterity check, like a regular old straight up dexterity roll. Would you like to use your oh shit with that, pardon my French, with that 21, you throw it and it just goes right over Rhubarb's head and directly into Brioche Bane's mouth. And as that happens, Brioche Bane's white eyes, the cloudiness slowly fades away. Oh, Papa, so delicious. Oh, it's just so good. Hey, wait a minute. And Brioche Bane breathes fire on Uncle Nibblecheek. British man, let's not get carried away. I'm just trying to get you to help me make delicious treats for the children. I told you it was for the children. Excellent job. Lolly Tafferton, anything else you'd like to do?
Would you say that's my action?
That's your action, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
So on Brioche Bane's turn, they fly over and kind of like snake around you, and they pin Uncle Nibblecheek to the ground. And she's like, hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a hag, and this hag is not very nice. And this hag, it eats people, and it sells candy, and try to make me make candy with it, and it's not cool. And I really want to go home and see Papa Phil.
Well, Uncle Nibblecheeks, put your hands behind your back. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of sweetness.
Oh, yeah. There won't be any more confectionery crimes around here.
All right. I don't want any trouble. I surrender. I'm not resisting.
And Lolly Tafferton pulls out these licorice handcuffs and and claps Uncle Nibblecheek's hands behind his back.
That sounds kinky, dude.
I know, that's why I started laughing. I was like immediately like poor choice of words.
Very fair.
And he looks over at Brioche Bane and he goes, shoot it straight with me. You're not a candy dragon, are you?
If I'm honest with you, I don't even know what kind of dragon I am at all.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Why are you looking at me so funny, mister?
Yeah, you see him like his mouth is drooling.
Mr. Grumblegut, this is the golden dragon, the baby dragon. You're a golden dragon, not a candy dragon, Mr. Grumblegut. Come on.
Oh. Right.
Still beautiful, Brioche Bane.
So, why don't you guys tell me, as you guys head back out of the house, where are you bringing Uncle Nibblecheeks? Like, what happens to Uncle Nibblecheeks?
I love the vision of us riding Brioche Bane back to town and having Nibblecheeks like hanging on at the very end of Brioche Bane's tail, just to kind of scare him a little bit as we towed him back to town.
Yeah, we say how we respect how he's a male trying to enter a predominantly woman-driven field of being a hag, and that's honorable, but he really can't be doing what he's doing. Come on, dude. You got to clean it up.
On your way back to town, you actually find Asgar is lost in the woods trying to follow your directions, but you're able to pick him up, and you guys all arrive back in town. So maybe we should let chat decide this. I'll ask my crew what they think. I think we should let chat decide, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you want the happy ending or the dark ending?
Oh, dang. Happy ending or dark ending?
So my boys can either decide, or you can decide to let anybody who's toughed it out to vote. What do you think, boys?
My vote would be to roll for it. That would be my vote. Bernie says dark
Well, of course, Bernie did. I could have said that. Like, I didn't
because he
even.
has the heart of darkness.
We got a vote for dark from Bernie.
All right. Well, let's give dark a slightly higher chance of winning your roll off. I'll let
Let's
you.
do it.
You could do a D100 and then set a parameter where dark is higher.
Poor Eli missed it. So, Eli, what we're trying to figure out is he wants to roll. All right, Agent of Chaos.
Yep.
All right, so you guys lay out the parameters for me, and then make the roll, and I will deliver the end.
Roll for it.
But what's the roll? Like, tell me what happens. What's dark and what's happy?
How about 1 through 48? 1 through 49 is happy or dark.
1 through 49. Happy. Ready?
40
Happy or dark?
and then 50 through. Is it to 99 or 100 when you roll it? It's 100.
100.
Right? And then that to 99 is dark. But then if it rolls 100, the ending is that it was the drunk guy and it was his master plan all along, and then he gets away with it.
Fair.
That's only on 100 though. 1 in 100, dude.
That's 1 out of 100. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's 49 exactly,
That's
dude.
a happy ending. That's a happy ending. So I'm going to let chat make one more decision in a moment. So here's what happens. You bring Askar home, and he goes running up to Edith and just throws his arms around her. And he's like, "Oh, sis, look at you. You're so old." And she seems very wounded by that. And he's like, No. You're as beautiful as ever. I missed you so much. And she just starts sobbing uncontrollably. And she tells you guys the tale. Oh, thank you so much. I've spent most of my life with this deep guilt. You see, Askar and I got lost in the woods, and we found our way to Uncle Nibblecheap's cabin, his candy cottager's children, and I saw an opportunity to escape, and I made a deal with the hag. I was allowed to leave, and I had to sell his chocolates, and I became wealthy and famous for my chocolatiering, but at the cost of my baby brother. So,
Dang.
Chat, does Askar forgive her, and do they live happily ever after? Or is Askar heartbroken and lives with his new adopted father, Phil, and their adopted brother, Brioche Bane?
Dang, dude.
So the vote is either
Brioche
forgive.
Bane? Phil? Who does Askar want to live with, Phil or Edith?
Phil or Edith? Phil.
1 through 49 is Phil. 50 through 99 is Edith, and 100
You rolled
is
this time.
the drunk guy.
The drunk guy.
Oh, I like it. I like Nate's answer, but let's see what happens.
Wait, yeah, what did people say?
I like their answers, man. I love that, right, Eli? I would watch that sitcom too. Phil, Brioche Bane, and Askar. Yeah.
I think we're all suckers for found family here.
All right. Oh, Shadow Mag, what's up? All right, we making the roll? We going with, or has chat spoken?
No, I think chat has spoken.
Yeah, so he's like, "Oh, you basically abandoned me." She's like, "Oh, if I'm honest, it was my idea. Oh, please forgive me." And he's like, I. And Phil says, "Hey, kid, I already got an adopted kid, and I'm learning how to be a better papa. You know, if you want,
you can, come work for me. And how about we put your sis out of business, Well, I don't know about that, but maybe we'll start the healing. But looks like I'm living not with Uncle Nibblecheek, but with Uncle Phil. And he goes running over and throws his arms around Phil, and Brioche Brain wraps herself or himself around them. And that is where we will end our tale.
What?
Amazing.
It's just the beginning, though, really, because
Yeah.
Nate's idea.
Well, you know what?
That's the show I want to watch.
I think just as a nice little cherry on top, while he's here, Rhubarb Grumblegut is going to give it his all and try to give up. He's going to become, maybe he's not Faerun's top chef right now, but he's going to be this village's top chef, and he's going to whip up a nice little meal for everyone and see if he can bring this newfound family together.
So,
and then we look at the candy shop Edith, and we're like, what the heck's wrong with you? Sound like your brother like that? You're not invited.
All right. So here's how it ends. You cook this amazing meal, right? And Lolly Tafferton's like kicking Uncle Nibblecheek, who's in his licorice chains underneath the table, right? And then we pan out to this happy village scene, and we see Quentin, the crazy villager, and he looks around. And he grabs his throat and he pulls his face off, and he's a lizard man. And he,
what?
And that is how we end.
Dude.
Hey, dude, we did it, guys! Another stream.
That's amazing.
You guys missed out on my favorite part of the adventure. Inside the barn were chocolate cockatrices that could freeze you and make you chocolate. And there were chocolate eggs. So you guys got some chocolate eggs in there, number 8. And then there's, in the other room, there's hobgoblins making taffy, and they try to throw you in the taffy puller, and they turn you into taffy. There's a rolling pin down the main hallway that if it hits you, it turns you into a gingerbread man. And there is a giant Cyclops baby that wants candy.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you guys like avoided all these quirky. You guys could have, and really at every turn should have been turned into candy people, but you literally dodged every opportunity for that, which is wild. You missed
disappointing. We never got.
But I like our story, and we told it in a pretty short time for us.
Well, I mean, it really was no match for the Culinary Integrity Bureau's greatest detective and Faerun's top chef, if I'm being honest.
And I think Rhubarb probably maybe enlisted Brioche Bane to make a comeback, with the Secret of Dragonfire, right? Something like that. Or maybe still finding that candy dragon. We'll never know. Or will we?
Hey, that was awesome.
Maybe
that was
guys,
so good. This adventure was so much fun.
Yeah, I love how active chat was. Even if it's just a handful of people, you guys were really active. You stayed to the end. That's a big deal, man. We're just some, amateur schmucks who love playing games. And I really like you guys. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys so much, man. Corey, Mike, I don't know. You guys know all the words. I've shared them. Let's go try to hit $5,000 between now and November. Meg, dude, thank you so much. Nate.
If you didn't get a slot, you can still come hang out with us at 3 Lives on the 9th, I believe it was.
It is 12/9.
Wait, hold on. I got something for this. There we go.
Home, dude.
Ask and you shall receive. So 12/9, 6 p.m. Even if you didn't get a spot, just come down. The bar is going to be open. Food will be open. So come hang out, and we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, thank you guys. And hey, if you liked what you saw, again, keep an eye out when this hits in a slightly edited form, hits YouTube. Share it. Tell some people that it was a good watch. Maybe even rewatch it yourself. Either way, thank you guys so much. Corey, Spooches, any final thoughts?
Other than crazy to think we are close to hitting $4,500 and couldn't do it without you people watching, and plus some people watching later. And the turnout of people is amazing, especially right now. And playing D&D with you guys is a lot of fun.
It is.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Beautiful.
Love, pray, and pretend with you guys. Chat, peace. Thank you for sticking around. It means the world.
Peace.
Later.